All right, it is 7 p.m. I am going to cut the music. Hello and welcome to another Blender stream instead of gaming this time. Unfortunately, not going to be as long as my previous streams, and this could potentially be a regular thing going forward, but only time will tell. Let me switch to Blender. And I didn't have the time to reformat my entire stream layout because I normally have it. Oh, that's the wrong one. I normally have it set up for games in that window there, but for the sake of the Blender streams and putting them on YouTube later, I wanted this window to be as big as possible while still showing off, giving a shout out to my lovely followers and my follower goal. Yeah, Zero is with me again, although he stepped out. No clue when he will be back, but without any further ado, I should also mention to everyone watching right now that in about 30 minutes I will have to get up for just a little bit to take care of some stuff, and then I'll have to get up 30 minutes before we finish. Hopefully that won't be too much of a pace breaker, but as the title of my stream says, we are going to be modeling Dr. Starline from IDW Sonic. So, as is Blender tradition, delete the default cube. Oh, shit. Add it back in. And I'm going to get rid of the camera and the light. Don't need them. Go to the modeling tab. Move this cube up to be level with the floor. Turn snap to grid off. I'm going to save it, even though I've done basically nothing, but I don't want to risk losing anything. Okay. Image, background, and you guys can't see this, but I am loading or scrolling through my reference images to place them into our scene here. I have here... Oh, welcome back. Okay, just a second. Can you say something for me quick, bro?
Banana Slammer.
Okay. Everybody should be able to hear you now. I don't know why that happened during the second half of my my Sonic Origins stream. Yeah, you just it was only me, not even the game audio. It's like my desktop stopped picking up audio on stream. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's have it right about there.
I just came in to make sure everything was going alright before I get in the shower, because I can't get no bitches without showering at least once a week. Not a week. I shower every fucking day.
Okay, I was concerned there.
You were like,
I shower once every 500 years.
I shower once in a millennium.
I put one schlubber in the cooler. Cha cha ing. Smack a like for classic YouTube poop content. All right. I have Evan Stanley's reference sheet for Dr. Starline all loaded in. However, I was asking for some help in someone's Twitter's Discord server, and they were kind enough to draw me this. So I have a better sense of what Starline's body is supposed to look like, since he's got these kind of big puffy sleeves, and his shirt's kind of gets thicker at the top, or it's loose or something. So this is literally at Dr. Starline on Twitter. I'm unfortunately forgetting what they prefer to go by. Hopefully they're okay with me referring to them as Dr. Starline. But this should hopefully help me make the mesh, and I should not need this, since everything should be scaled to how I want to model it. So, deleted the default cube again. Let's bring it back and try to get started the way I start all of my models, which is take the cube, get it to roughly the size I want, subdivide, go to the subdivide panel down here, turn up the number of cuts stays at 1. Bring up the smoothness so it turns into a ball. Go to wireframe mode. Select one chunk of it, or one half of it, I mean. Mirror. Enable clipping. Enable in edit mode. And then a subsurf. So this is a little different, I think, from my last modeling stream where I made my version of Zeta from Sonic Adventure. This is like a Mobian. It's like with a human body, and I gotta like not be doing like mechanical detail, you know?
Hey.
Okay, so now I need to think. I think I should have made that a little smaller. And now that I'm done with the pleasantries in the opening, I am actually going to get the music back, but just keep it a little quiet. Also, Zero, I think you missed it because you were gone while I was doing my intro, but at 7:30, so like 20 minutes roughly from now, I'm going to have to get up for a little bit, and then 30 minutes before the stream has to end, I'm probably going to do that one more time.
Bastard.
I was supposed to do the laundry today, and I forgot to, so now I got to do it while I'm streaming because I don't know how to plan shit. Okay,
Lazy fuck. You know what?
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm strangling the life out of you.
Oh, okay.
Is that a little chode on a fucking statue that you put in fucking no mic? You know what?
I'm sorry, what? Oh. Have you not played Animal Crossing? You could get the statue of David in that game. And he is not censored at all.
You know what? I'm just gonna get in the shower. And when I come back, everything is gonna change.
Okay. How long do you think you'll be? Like roughly?
Like about 10 minutes tops.
Right. Works for me.
Oh, my back kind of hurt. Hold up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That was good. Ooh. Anyway, I shall be back.
Yep. Have a good shower.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep. So, anyways, I am now, let me actually check my stream quick. For anybody in the chat, if I miss your messages, I do seriously apologize, but I currently do not have a consistent way to do stuff in Blender and watch the chat. I'm still trying to figure that out. So I guess if this is how I'm gonna be like modeling his body, then I guess that is just how thick it is, and then his shoulders are where you add the extra mass. So try to get some semblance of his pectorals going here. Oh shit. Oh shit. You know, I've been using Blender for how long has it been? 2013, 2012, I want to say, is when I first started using it, and I still keep finding myself missing the hotkeys. I know what they are, it's just I guess I'm not a good touch typer. But anyway, what I am trying to do right now is get his the basics of his extremities modeled, which that being his arms and his legs. And for anybody curious, the way I'm able to get these perfect circles with this is an add-on. This is not in Blender by default, and due to the way the add-on loader works in Blender, I cannot like show you what it would look like to install that. But if you see me doing something in Blender and you're like, well, I don't have that button, it's probably because of an add-on I have installed, and you can apply that to almost any Blender tutorial you'll see or read. Oh, I need to fix that because that is going to make me sick if it keeps doing that. Okay, hopefully that stops it from flashing. I think it was because it was intersecting with my other reference. So anyway, he a lanky boy. Just one more loop there, and then excuse me. I really hope the microphone did not pick that up. His arms are too thick, so I am gonna hold Alt and then S to make them thinner by scaling down on the normals. And that reminds me, I should turn screencast keys on. There we go. So now you'll hopefully be able to see what keys I'm using. Let me make sure I got the whole loop, just missing that one. Okay. His head will be a separate mesh because that's just how I prefer to do it. And honestly, with his hands, I might just copy and paste them from a separate model because that's just kind of how I make models. I did model the set of hands that I copy and paste once a couple months ago, and to save on time, I just copy and paste it and then change its proportions. And I'll probably do that with his rig too. So let me quick get my music back. I went to the wrong place. Where are you? Come on, bro. There it is. Don't like that one. Sure, let's have some Lost World music. Okay, so yeah, I am going to save this quick, and then I'm going to open up a different Blender window, which you won't be able to see, but I'm just going to use my model of Sonic for his hands and his rig to save on time. I will have to make some pretty considerable edits since Dr. Starline has webbed fingers and the tips of his fingers are slightly pointy. And then I'm going to duplicate it again for his Warp Topaz glove. Okay, the new one is open, so I'll get the Sonic model going. Where is it? N-O-S, Sonic. Okay. Hands. And then I will paste them right there. And I think I got his like scale and his proportions pretty accurate to start, so that'll hopefully save me some time later. I scaled it on their axis set to the origin, which, if I didn't mention before, you want all of your models to have their origin at the center, because if you move it like this, the origin goes with it. This just makes it easier to rig. It makes sure the mirror modifier stays accurate. But since I scaled this, I technically changed the way this origin behaves. So if I can remember the button combination, it's Control A, and for this I'll just do all transforms. So now location, rotation, and scale are reset essentially. I probably did a poor job of explaining that, but that's how it makes sense to me. So hopefully it can make sense to everybody else. Now, oh, I need to move it, so I'll probably have to do that again. Actually, no, I should be moving this back some, so shit. Okay. And shit. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna quick adjust this rig just to make sure I have the proportions of these hands. That should be about how low they would rest at his sides, so that's good. Now I will rename the rig to Starline. Rename this cube to Starline Mesh. Despite them being two separate things, they cannot have the same name. It's just how Blender works. And I am going to take all of these, which are my refs, hit M, new collection, refs, enter twice, and now they're a separate collection. And I'm going to take these two out of that collection, delete that collection. Now I can make selectability a thing, and I shouldn't need to mess with the refs again, so that's why I'm keeping them deselected. So hide the rig for now. Let's get back to modeling. Now, feet, I keep deliberately simple out of a personal choice. I just don't feel comfortable modeling feet, honestly, and both Sonic characters are wearing shoes most of the time, but if for whatever reason I wanted to have their shoes off, I like to at least have something resembling a mesh there, and I like the way Starly kind of drew his feet here, so I do want to have that be represented. But I start with a new cube, and I subdivide it and with the smoothness the same way I did with the base of the mesh. Now I just want to get it to the size I want it to be, and his shoes are heeled, so this is going to make things a little challenging, especially when I have to be modeling his shoes, but I am going to flatten that out. Pull that up. E to extrude outward. I'm going to flatten that so that it'll play nice later. Flatten that again. And let me see. Oh, shit. Okay, they probably need to be a little thinner than that, so I am going to pull the tops down. And the rest of the length I think I can save for the toes. Bring that in so they match the legs better. Extrude these up, delete their faces, and then if I do that, and then loop tools, circle, and then I can bring these down and then up, and then loop tools again, bridge them, and now his feet are part of his mesh. Okay, now I gotta do the toes. This might not be the best way to do this, but since I keep the feet low detail, I don't think it's that big a deal. Start by widening out the base of the toes a bit, and then I'm doing Control B to bevel those vertices that were there. So now we have 3 sets of faces that I can then select and turn that off. Select and then pull forward, and now we have the base for his toes. Let me check and make sure I didn't miss any chat. I did not. Now his toes come to points at the end. I'm assuming to match the way his hands look. So, need to figure out how I'm going to do that. I will say that I feel like a lot of the work that I do for modeling is mainly just experimentation. Try something, see if it works. If it doesn't, undo as much of it as you can and try again. And whenever I am modeling on stream, you're definitely going to be seeing a fair bit of that. And then each time I experiment, I like to see it as just a learning opportunity. So now I'm going to set this to individual origins, scale these down, I want them to match the middle toe, pull them back some, and then go back to here. Nope, come on now. Median point, pull them together again, and then back to individual, and back to individual, and pull them out. And that's about as detailed as his feet are gonna get. I think they might be a tad too long, so I'll just pull them back in some. I'm gonna add, never mind, can't do that. Okay, and then I'm gonna need to flatten out his heel some, and then since platypuses actually have these spikes on the back of their feet, and since Starly went to the effort to draw them there, I am going to model them, so I think I'm going to do it like this. Select that vertice, period on my numpad specifically, so now the center of my view is this vertice. Control Shift and then B, pull, and that bevels the vertice. I'm going to set that to be a circle, and then just pull it out. Now, maybe bevel that. Yeah, that'll work. just so that it has better flow to it. Shrink these down so that they look fairly spike-like. Tighten that up, scale it down, pull it in, and now it kind of blends with his foot better. And that is probably all I am going to do with his feet, aside from texturing them later. Yeah. Okay, his knees will be roughly about here. So this is how I like to do knees. I bevel it again, scroll up once to add a vertex in the middle, get that spacing where I want it, scale that part in. Actually, I need to do that again. I pulled them apart too far. More like that. And scale it in. Then pull that forward. And then I am going to extrude here. Set that as a circle. And then I pull this out just a tiny bit. And you can see we have kneecaps. Scale that up so that they're more oblong. And then I think just to make it less harsh, I'm going to select all of these vertices and smooth, but not that strong. And that's a bit more like how I think I like to model them. Pull that in for that crevice that exists on real knees. I'm going to add another loop cut here, pull it up, pull it out, and then we have a bit of definition for his calf muscles. Maybe thicken that a little bit. I don't want him to be bulky because he's not a bulky dude, but I did ask around with people who are more familiar with his character than I am, and they thought that he shouldn't be super scrawny skinny either, because he does actually fight hand to hand occasionally. So I'm probably not going to do full lanky, but I'm also not going to go crazy with the muscle definition. Now I just got to think for a little bit. Let me make sure. I'm going to check something quick, so won't be in Blender. I'm doing this on my file browser. Just a second. Oh, I still have the Blender window with Sonic's model open. I'll close that. If this image could load, that would be nice. There we go. Okay, this doesn't help me at all. Okay, never mind. Back to Starline. I think the issue I'm having is that normally I try to give some definition to like the glutes, you know, because that's helps it flow, helps it create that realistic silhouette that I try to give all of my models. But Starline's tail is so big that I don't think I'm going to be able to do that, and that is a tail, like his tail is much larger than I've like modeled on a character before, which will be an interesting challenge, and you'll probably all see me learning the best way to do it along the way. So I think for now I'm actually just gonna pull that tail straight out. Let me see, maybe if I take this, pull it out some, angle it down. Nope, don't extrude it, rotate it. Now pull it out. Let me see, that does look pretty close. I think that's gonna work. So due to the way the mirror modifier works, I'm gonna focus on making it look good from this side profile shot, and then I will worry about making sure it's all perfectly round. So pull that out again. I'm gonna start making it smaller. No, pull it down. Oh, it bends down at the end there. Okay. change how this is set up so that it looks more like the picture does. I might make this big base of the tail just a little, oh shit, a little smaller. I'm trying to get this like slight bend it has here as close as I can. Man, his tail is fucking huge though. Okay, I'm gonna just quick try using the loop tools tool to round this out, and then I'll see how it looks again. Got thick in the middle there, so I'm gonna need to fix that. Now that angle at the end is too steep, so I gotta pull that back up. I think that'll do. Let me just quick make sure everything is not that one. Round, circle, circle. Alright, shit. Alright, I'm just gonna do a couple. Is it not gonna let me? Okay. I will be right back. I gotta get up and check on the laundry, like I said. So I will leave the music playing, but the microphone will be muted.
Hello there. Hello there.
I have returned from whence I came.
You live?
Yes.
Swordy has it.
He probably went to go do his laundry.
Probably.
Because he said he was going to like get up and do such. Because he forgot to do it before stream. That's Swordy for you, I guess.
Is.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his stream right now, the actual visuals of it. I don't know, the hair on top of the quills, it's a little surreal to me. You think he would have mixed those together. It just looks like someone took a fat shit on his head while he wasn't looking.
I definitely would do that. Because I'm so evil. I shit on my head.
You are the biggest brain.
I'm the biggest brain.
Yeah, that's why I have a Garfield icon. You know for a fact you have the biggest brain out of all of us here. You want to show that off to everybody.
Yeah. I mean, of course I am Garfield after all.
Yes.
No, anyway, as Garfield, I do cat things like eat lasagna.
Aw, who doesn't eat lasagna when they're a cat? It's amazing.
For
If only Italy were real, so we could go visit and have eaten more lasagna.
It's not real?
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you, it's a big old government conspiracy. See, we actually harvest all that tomato sauce from Mars, but they don't want you to know that, so they hide it behind shell companies and making up a whole country. It's really sad, honestly.
So you mean to tell me that what about cheese?
Yeah, it's getting crowded here. How you doing? We're having a party.
What
We're
you
having a
doing?
party while Swordy's asleep.
Party.
People are coming in today, huh? Guess this stream
You're
is
streaming right now? Oh yeah, you're streaming, aren't you?
Yeah. I have an idea.
Yeah,
When Swordy
he's
comes
a
back, I'll
blender.
just leave immediately. How about that?
But he's a blender.
When he gets back, we just all leave immediately.
Okay. Let me go on Twitch and go look at you. Oh, look at you.
There he is.
He's in the back, but he's yelling something. His mic's just breaking it up.
Probably yelling at a spider.
Yeah.
Or his cat. One of the two. My bet is on spider though.
Maybe he's in a two-way argument between a spider and his cat. You know, maybe they're arguing politics and he wants to, you know, get his opinion out there, you know?
Oh my god.
Hey.
He's a little 3D model as his thing. That's so nice. He's upgraded from
As the
green
cat?
knuckles to green knuckles with hair.
Hey,
Ah!
listen, as
Fuck.
a cat.
What the fuck?
Hi!
Where did all these
We
fucking...
kind of barged into your house while you were gone. I hope you don't mind.
God damn, alright.
We're living in your walls.
I'm looking forward to watching the VOD after this to see what I missed. So I had the fortune of learning that only one of the 3 washers in the basement of this shithole apartment works now, and I wasted 4 quarters to learn that.
Oh, damn.
Wasted $1 to learn that.
Yeah. So I'm a
You're
little
making
salty,
Starline.
but I am not going to let it kill my vibe right now, because I am having a great time modeling Starline right now. I'm not going to let it kill my vibe.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
else?
Never let it kill your vibe. Never.
What else? I could have told you that for the low price of a penny.
What?
Really now.
I could have told you that for the low price of a penny.
That my washer doesn't work?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you live in this
Sure.
apartment?
Currently. So.
Perhaps. Maybe I'm in the alternate time.
Mayhaps.
Mayhaps.
Anyway, back to the Starline model. So I think I'm just gonna work on his arms before I work on the rest of his torso, but I think I got that tail exactly where it needs to be, and that is not a shape I'm used to seeing when modeling, that's for sure, because it's no ass, just tail, you know?
No.
Yep. Just big tail. Big tail. Big tail.
I'm gonna keep thinking about it, but now I'm like thinking maybe his feet are too big. But I don't want them to be too small either, because that just looks weird.
Of course, the Sonic fan is thinking about feet.
I was actually saying earlier before y'all were in here that I keep feet deliberately simple because I don't like detailed feet. It's just weird to me. So feet are super basic.
Yeah.
I actually
That's all you
In
need.
a block.
did some gift art for their Oakley, the Oak Silk Moth on Twitter, and I made a model of one of their Echidna OCs, and she doesn't wear shoes, she's barefoot. And like immediately after putting that shit on Twitter, I got a comment to someone saying, "Nice model, love the feet." Get out of my sight!
Like, oh
Oh,
god.
yeah.
Ooh.
Shut up.
It's like the
Anti-feet on this planet.
Okay, anyway, I was going to do the arms. So, like I was explaining with the legs, I think the way I make the arms is a very similar process. And I need to start that over. Make that as flat as possible, then bevel it with the vertex in the middle. And then I'm going to go to the back and extrude and then circle for the elbow. And then do the same thing I did with the knees and smooth them out. Oh, and I forgot to tuck that in just a tiny bit.
Oh no, we lost one.
No, 0!
No!
What am I fighting for?
Damn. He just got disappeared after I told him Italy wasn't real. So sad.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. I think I accidentally made his arms too beefy, so I'm gonna skinny them up a little bit. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna want to take these vertices and give them a smoothness as well. And this one I do want to be a little stronger. Pull him up, pull him out. And now his shoulders are too broad. Oh, proportional editing wasn't on. That might help. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I need to give him the shoulder blade detailing, so turn that off. I could probably add another loop cut in here. Yeah, he needed that. I'm gonna take these vertices that are essentially his spine, and I didn't mean to grab that one. Shift E to make a seam and tighten them up a little bit. And then I'm gonna try and roughly get the shape of what is supposed to be his shoulder blades going back here. I think they're sticking out too far back. Or maybe... And then if I... At some point it's difficult for me to explain what I'm doing because like at some points I just straight up don't know, you know? Just whatever works, right?
Yep.
What else can you do? Oh, I fucking love this song. Hell yeah. The Sonic playlist on Spotify is blessing me tonight. Okay, that's not gonna work, so I'm gonna undo that. I am actually gonna select this part and not randomize, smooth, and flatten it some, pull it back. Try to give some definition of his rib cage. I think I'm gonna pull these up some. I've tapped G twice to slide along the surface like that so that it stays relatively flush. I think I'm just gonna, because the way Starly drew this, he does have some defined pecs and what do you call that? The clavicle? I don't know what that's called. So I am gonna give myself a little more geometry to work with here. So I am going to work with, come on now, extrude these out.
So what you're saying is he has platypex.
God damn it. Now it looks like he's like taped a couple of really shitty pillows to his chest to make it look like he's got thick pecs. Go to vertices again. I am gonna smooth that a bit more until it looks more natural. You just hide. Let me actually move them down first so that they line up with his rest of his mesh better. I think I probably made this connection spot too narrow now that I'm looking at it. You know, I think Sandopolis from Sonic and Knuckles is a pretty underrated song.
Really?
I don't know. I don't feel like it. I feel like people gush about Flying Battery or Ice Cap or Launch Base, and those are good songs too, but I don't feel like I see the same amount of love for Sandopolis. Which is why I was so happy to see that it got a remix for Team Sonic Racing, not All Stars Racing. Okay, let me hide these hands so I can see this reference a little better. I think they're a little too high, so I'm gonna pull them down. And that's the look I'm looking for. Now, if I do this, shit. Don't want that middle one. No, that's not gonna work. Actually, maybe I should still do that. This probably isn't going to work, but I am going to give it a try. No, that's not. Maybe I do need that extra vertex in the middle. Who's typing, by the way?
Oh, that's me. I apologize. Hold on. Let me move my mic.
You're okay.
I'm playing speedrunners and I'm mid game.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah.
gaming this. That's why you're clickety clacking ferociously.
Yep.
Well, you game hard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm trying to win at least.
You know, I am gonna actually pull up just an image on Google here just to see if I can get a better look at this. It was the clavicle. Okay, I did get that bone right. So I think I do have the right idea with the way I'm modeling this right now. I think I just have it too close to the front maybe. So pull the whole thing back, but then pull these parts forward some. No. Maybe if I sharpen these. Maybe not sharpen that. Maybe I should tighten these. That actually might be what I need to give it the definition. And then maybe just a gentle application of the smooth. I think I'll just leave that for now. If I get this head on here eventually and I still don't like it, I can always go back and try to change it some more.
Right.
So I'm gonna give him a neck because that's how I like to model Sonic characters. And his shoulders need to be toned down just a tiny bit here. Make that a little rounder. Is that too thick of a neck? Might be just a tiny bit. Maybe I'm gonna just experiment with this quick. I'm gonna save, and then if this ends up not working, I'll just reload that save. But I'm gonna maybe attempt to give him abdominal muscles here. Keyword being attempt. Just because that might... No, that's not gonna work. Never mind, that's not gonna work. I think that'll do for now. Now, I don't want to start on his head quite yet, but I will get a basic bit of geometry in place for it. So I have something there so he's not just like a weird headless body. Man, his head's gonna be kind of big. But I want to... What? That's true.
You got a big brain.
Not that big though. His plans always end up failing at some point, right?
Rip.
Rip to a legend. Let me look at the hand in the reference. Nothing better than making Sonic fan art while listening to Sonic music. It's one of the finer pleasures in life, I could say. Now, I'm just gonna do this and then hope that it doesn't completely mess up the rig that these hands already have. My hope is that the amount of, like, adjusting to this after I have his, like, fins or his webbed fingers modeled in won't be that substantial. Looks like I have all the vertices I need selected. Gonna bevel them about that thick. Delete the faces. What happens if I do this? Nothing. Okay. Now I should be able to just do... Oh, wait, no, that's not going to work. I got to do this the long way. Man, the topology on this is all kinds of fucked. I should make it clear every time I stream anything in Blender that I do not claim to be an expert at this, and I'm probably doing one or more things very incorrectly, like this. That is horrific, but hopefully it works. No. You know what? That's not going to work. How far can I get rid of this? Okay, that seems to be the limit.
Okay, cool.
How am I going to fix this? You know, I think maybe the webbing could just be its own separate mesh. That might work. Let me see if I can bring these back together. Shit. That left us with a couple of vertices I need to get rid of, but that could have been a lot worse. At least I didn't have to completely start over on the hands. Just gonna need to make these go away.
Okay. I'm already lost. It is, yeah.
Rip. Gonna be alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Okay.
No, I admit
You just start hearing it crying in the corner.
Yo, okay.
No, I'm good, I'm good. We get gamer rage on my stream, and then it gets put into one of those gamer rage highlights even though I'm not the one playing the game. Not gonna lie, that would be pretty funny.
Yeah, that would be. I'd actually be disappointed, because I'm really hoping I don't die. Oh, ooh, I got it. Alright, we're good.
Bless. You're reminding me that my soon-to-be former assistant manager at the gas station I work at, he actually used to stream CSGO on Twitch. I wish I could remember what he streamed under in case he starts doing it again, but he actually he was showing me a little while ago that a play that he made in CSGO made it into a highlight reel.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah. It was just a pretty slick snipe. I couldn't exactly describe to you like what it was because I don't play CS:GO. I think that'll work for the webbing on his hands. That took less time than I thought, so I'm just gonna kind of think here for a little bit. I think everything is about where it needs to be, actually. I think I want to emphasize the gap between his legs just a little bit more, like in Starly's drawing. Have y'all ever played Team Sonic Racing?
No, I haven't.
Before?
It's okay.
It's fine.
The best part
Yeah,
about it,
yeah.
the best part about it, hands down, is the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just all the references to new and old stuff. Even the dialogue mid-race is really humorous. I haven't played story mode. I just played a couple of free matches because I do own the game, but I just like, I don't know. I just don't really have a super strong desire to play it, even though I think it's pretty good. You know, you ever have a game like that where you get it and you like it, but at the same time you don't really feel like playing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't help that I got myself like weirdly addicted to playing Sonic Forces recently because I finished the story mode for on my Switch copy, and now I want to just try and unlock everything for the Avatar. All right.
Did you say you're forcing yourself to do that?
You'll be here all week. You'll be here all week. Well, but for real though, it's actually been like a couple weeks since the last time you were on a stream. Zero became my co-host in the meantime. Speaking of, where is he? I think I might do... Just because this shape, especially for his bill, is going to be hard for me. And since I don't really want to make any substantial changes to his like design, I'm going to do something I don't do very often anymore, but I used to do it a little bit, like more frequently. I'm going to duplicate this again, and then I'm going to... That's why I couldn't see it. I am going to first of all make sure I have this proportionately accurate. Yeah, I guess it is. If the model starts looking really terrible at any point during this process, it's because I didn't scale these images properly.
I fumbled the bag. Ah! I'll go for that.
You fumbled the bumble?
Yeah, I fumbled the bag. I died. I didn't make the jump, and I died.
Do a flip.
Whoopsie.
What are you playing again?
Speedrunners.
Oh, I remember that game now. I thought you said you were speed running the first time you told me.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I was confused. So I should say to everyone watching either the stream right now, which thank you for being a viewer while this is live, first of all, but also I am not sure if what I am doing right now could be considered tracing. I don't think it is, but at the same time, that would be something like, especially if it's like something from another artist, you should definitely ask before doing something like this.
I mean, it seems like it's pretty standard practice, so
I mean,
I don't think too
if-
much of an issue.
I'm sure Evan Stanley wouldn't care too much about it, you know, but I do want to say, like, if it's a smaller artist and not like a major artist for a comic book, definitely ask before doing something like this, because I am literally using the drawing one-to-one to model this, and if that is an issue for some people, I just want to make it clear that I am not inherently saying you should do this for every 3D model. I'm just doing it because, like, I'm still trying to learn how to model beaks, you know? Oh, good lord. So cursed. Uh-oh. Blender, come on. Come on. Shit. Don't crash on me now. Okay. It went to rendered mode for some reason. I didn't tell it to do that. Alright, anyway. There's my cube. Sometimes my mouse clicks just don't register and I don't know why. Who's your favorite Sonic comic artist?
That's gonna be Adam Bryce Thomas.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with his work.
He did 50 issue 50 for this.
Okay.
I
thought
for reference
I thought Stanley did that one.
for this 50. No, that was Adam Bryce Thomas.
Really? Okay.
Adam Bryce, you can know him best for mainly all his line work is like single line, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure he didn't do colors, but his line work is really good, and I enjoy that he does a lot of dynamic stuff with his things.
Yeah.
And I enjoy that a lot.
So that cursed ass panel of Eggman throwing Starline to the ground, he drew that.
That's
That I
right
may or may not have used for my thumbnail for my announcement of this stream. I don't know if y'all saw that. I could actually, I'm gonna take a moment here to just link that in the chat so y'all can see this, because I spent like 30 minutes to an hour working on this, and it'll end up being the thumbnail for when this goes on YouTube, but I'll put it in no mic for y'all to see. Evan Stanley has to be my favorite comic artist, though.
Yeah, it's between ABT and Evan. I look to Evan for a lot of.
I love Yardley's Archie work, and he's still doing that same basic style for IDW. But I don't know, something about Evan's style I just like more.
Definitely with their full pieces, I really do enjoy them.
I would love to commission her one day, but I do not have the cash to be spending about $300 on a commission, and she has every right to charge that much for what she does. I'm not saying she's overcharging. I just can't afford it, you know?
Right. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
I would love to see her draw probably just my main OC Clayton in her style, but like any OC in her style I think would be a pleasure. Because Michi Blue, I'm in her server, and she got a commission from Evan, or I don't want to call her by her first name. I don't know her personally, but you know what I mean. And that shit was, even as just a sketch with no coloring, it was still like really good. And then I think either she colored it herself or she paid another artist to color it. Yes, she does great work though. I can't shake the feeling that I'm doing something wrong here. I don't know what it is. Something about his bill. It's like technically accurate to my source material, but I don't know. Something about it doesn't feel right.
Ooh. I must go.
You have to leave?
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright. Well, have a good one.
Same to you. I hope
Thank
it
you.
goes
see you
well.
later.
I'll be watching. See ya.
Hey, thank you. And now it's just you and me.
Yeah.
And maybe Zero if he decides to come back. I think the problem I'm having right now is simply that his head's too big. So I'll just try to model as much of it as I can the way I'm doing it now, and then I'll try to make it more proportionate to his body. Because it's like it's proportionate to his cartoony body, but I think with the way that I've gotten myself used to making these things, it's doesn't look right. So that's why it isn't working. Why did I do that? Please don't crash. Oh, for the love of God. Okay. We're okay. I'm gonna change my music here quick. You know what? I think... How do I go to this album? Okay. I'm just going to play this whole album. The Sonic the Hedgehog DJ Style Party. Okay. Anyways, back to the model. Now, this is where we start getting into the... like actually like things that I think I'm objectively doing wrong when it comes to my modeling, and that's the face and the eyes. This is just how I've gotten it to look where I feel like I can make it look decent in most renders that I try to do, but I'm pretty sure that this is like a very inefficient way to do it because it's probably much harder to set up for like rigging so that you can animate facial expressions and the like. So
Maybe, but I don't really know.
yeah, I don't
really know a better way either. Like I recently modeled a head for a thing I was working on, and yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
It works well enough. It does what I want it to do. And if I ever need to like change it, I always can do that. But yeah,
I think the thing for me is that I would like to try animating at some point with my models. It's just most of them aren't really built for it. They don't have IK rigs. They don't have anything for a facial rig, not even shape keys.
Right.
So they're not very animation friendly. I have kind of hyper fixed in myself on just making models for still shots, you know, because every time I make a render, I edit the face in edit mode to make the face I want, which isn't a very good way to go about it, and often I find myself needing to undo, but I don't have that many undos available to me. There are ways around that, but I keep like forgetting to do them, so it's like not the best. It's not ideal.
Yeah, and can I just say, you just to clarify, you just said the way you make all your facial animations is to literally edit the face in edit mode. Is that right?
That is exactly what I said, and that is exactly what I do.
Okay, that's actually kind of impressive because whenever I make a model, personally, I always try to make like I try to make basic vertexes for my characters so that they'll just move. I make a very basic set of emotions, and then if I need to like pose them for a specific like face, I'll try to blend them together. I am impressed that you were able to sit down and have the time to manually edit the face every time you want to make a new expression. That is shocking to me.
I don't know. That's just how it seemed easiest to do. I didn't specifically learn that from anywhere. That's just a conclusion I came to myself, that's just like a quick and easy way to do it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So what I pretty much always end up doing when I want to set up a scene is copy and paste models into a different blend file so that their original faces will always be in their original blend file, so that I can then like paste it into a different scene later on, you know. Although I have actually had numerous moments where I accidentally saved over their original blend file. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
I should make sure.
Yeah, but I remember actually. I don't remember where exactly I learned how to do it, but yeah, it sounds like making one of those facial flexes. It's a very similar like process to what you were describing. Just change the face in edit mode to match what you want to see.
You're either making it as a shape key, or you're literally weight paint rigging every part of the face, and both of those things are extremely tedious, which is why I haven't done it. And at this point, I would have to go and do it for every character model I feel like using.
Yeah.
So it's just a snowball that keeps getting worse and worse. Eventually, I am going to do it, but probably like mostly because I just kind of have to, you know.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. And hey, if it helps at all, there's a function where if the character's face is symmetrical enough, what you can do is you can make the emotions on one side of the face, like as individual keys, and then you can take those keys and you can duplicate those keys and then just mirror the expressions that it automatically applies to the other side of the face. And you can even adjust how certain shapes are. Like, let's say you want it to have like a closed angry face. You already have a flex where I keep jumping between names, but I hope you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
You have one where the character's eye is closed, and another where the brow is furrowed to make them look angry. You could apply both of those shaders to a certain degree. Like, you have 80% closed and like 20% angry, and you could save that exact configuration as a new flex all of its own.
Oh, really?
It'll just do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never felt the need to use it, but I figured it would help. I figured it'd be a nice thing to have in the back of your mind.
Yeah. I know that once I have it made, it shouldn't be that difficult to just keep doing it, especially as I get more used to doing it. I just haven't felt super motivated to like actually do it, you know.
Right.
Because there are, I think, a lot of roadblocks I find myself hitting with modeling where it's like, man, why am I doing this? This is like not fun. And it's rigging is one of those things for me. So like anything involving shape keys or bones with the face just is like such a pain in the ass for me that I just don't feel like doing it most of the time. And I don't.
I never. Yeah. I get you. I never do bones for the face at all. I always handle it through shape keys. Like.
When I used to make models for Source Filmmaker, I had to do that because some people were like already expecting that to be a thing. The difference with that though was that the models I was making for Source Filmmaker were usually based off of somebody else's pre-existing work. I was just making modifications to it, so a lot of those shape keys were already there, you know.
Yeah, like I know your old pony stuff was like all like, and I did it too. I used to work on pony stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was all based on those, I guess, Pony Nanka's, whoever the guy was. He made the original base models, and everything that we did after that was based on those bodies that already had all the fun, that already had all the hard stuff built into it. We just kind of customized it with our own props.
He was in like a very special position because like him doing that was the gateway for myself and a lot of other people to learn how to make it ourselves.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So massive props to him for doing that. I think the work he did has been life-changing for a great few people.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried modeling an MLP styled character again, but I'm so like out of the loop with that shit that I'm just like, I can't do it. So I'm probably just never gonna do that again. I'm not even in the fandom anymore, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah. Honestly, nah, I don't want to make this up, but yeah.
What?
I was gonna say really quick. This is just a personal thing, so I won't go too long on it. But I don't think I don't know. I don't think in retrospect I could ever really say I was a proper Brony, quote unquote, because I never really watched the show. I just liked all the fan stuff surrounding it, and I liked the art style and all that fun stuff. But the actual show, I don't know. I just couldn't really get into the show itself. But you know, I still hugged around the fan stuff anyway. Because at least if nothing else, it has a really good art style, I think.
Oh, for sure. I actually have the art book they made for that show.
Really?
Yep. My parents got it for me for Christmas one year.
Oh, nice.
Yep. It's a little outdated because it doesn't reference anything like near the end of that show, but it does have a lot of the first three. I want to say season 5 was the most recent one when that book came out, and it talks about some of the stuff they did for that.
Yeah. I heard somebody got me and my local a gift too. Back in high school, and this was like kind of after I decided to just give up the whole Brony thing for myself personally. I guess my sister ended up telling one of her friends because when I was in when I ate with her friends in high school one time, one of them just walked up to me and went, "Hello there. I heard you were a Brony, so I went to McDonald's and I wanted to get you this," and she just very awkwardly gave me a little Fluttershy statue, and I was like, "Oh,
wasn't that cute?"
It was. It was a weird statue too. It had Fluttershy's cutie mark, but also on her leg and her cheek as well.
Yeah,
it was
some
really
of those
weird.
old toys did that. No clue why.
Yeah. I figured it wouldn't even. I figured if there was gonna be like an error, it wouldn't even be there, but they added too much for some reason. Like that's not cheap toy, but that's not a typical cheap toy behavior.
Well, I mean, it's like it's a Happy Meal. What do you expect?
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, I'm gonna copy you one more thing from my Sonic model again, just because it's a time saver for me. In this case, it's gonna be the two just straight planes I use for pretty much all of my characters' eyes, and then the textures that go along with them, since they're fairly complicated, and it would be very annoying to remake it every time I want to like make a new character. So while I'm waiting
Isn't
for
reusing assets just the best?
I like having the privilege to, you know.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more difficult to do that with like a drawing, you know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, so I scaled down his head, and a lot of the issues I was having with the way it was like looking are were just because it was too big. So that's good. Alright, get Sonic.
Yeah, it definitely looks more in line with the rest of the body now.
You know what? I actually might just do this for a second here. Because, like, my Sonic model isn't... Like, you can see it from the silhouette in Evan Stanley's reference sheet. He's not as thick, so his head's, like, smaller. So I think these proportions I have right here are actually pretty on point for how I model Sonic characters.
Yeah.
I guess I have a bit more of a lock on my own art style than I thought I did. Okay. Get that in here, and I already have a rig, so I don't need that. I think after Origins, I'm never playing Sonic CD again.
Really?
Did you not... Have you seen the clip that I made of my Origins stream where I was finishing CD and I finally got the last time stone?
Oh, no, I haven't, no, but...
You
yeah,
can look, you
getting,
can see...
getting those time stones is a fucking bitch.
Even being able to retry, it's just annoying, man.
Yeah. Like, the whole time stone thing is just...
It's easier than getting the
weird,
robot generator in every stage.
Yeah. But still, it's like, that is... Yeah. It's so funny how they have this whole time travel system, but if you know how to do the special stages and get all the time stones anyway, then it's just completely invalidated. Doesn't even matter anymore.
Yeah, it's like the one thing that makes the game unique and you could skip it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to take a... I only have 30 minutes left to stream here, so I think for the last bit I'm going to make some basic textures just so that there's a little bit more of him to look at. So I'm just going to pull them straight from the from Stanley's drawing here. Oops, why did that happen? What the fuck? Why did that happen? Okay. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. I don't know what button I pushed that made that happen. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know what the hell happened there. I just completely got rid of all of the like data I had saved for where these like parts of the eyeball are. Like I want that to stay the way it is. I don't know why it all deleted itself. But I'll load this in down here so it'll be a little easier to grab colors. Now let's save that again. Why is it? What the hell? What is happening? Oh, I know why. Forgot to get rid of that again. That should fix the issue I was having with his pupils. The fuck? Okay, there we go. Now I fixed it.
Yay.
And now they function. And the reflective bit on the outside helps them look a little bit more realistic when you have them rendered. Can't see it right now because there's no lights in my scene, but I think I'm just gonna quick get some basic textures for his oh, I didn't model this stuff down here. I could do that quick. That's gonna be a little simpler than finishing up his face.
Fur tufts.
Fur tufts around his ankles.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, now to texturing. I'll also get rid of that. Wait a minute, what happened here? I didn't approve that. Shit. Okay, I don't know. I must have accidentally duplicated that set of vertices. Okay. It's a lot of the same principles I was talking about with my model of Zeta, in that if you're using one texture in multiple places, make it once and then drag and drop it to where you need it to go, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And I'm doing it in literally the same way I described when I was making the Zeta model, just to make sure it's applied to all my meshes, and if I make changes to one, it applies to all of them.
Nice.
Although things like his beak, I'm pretty sure that shade is only used for his beak, so something like that would stay just to his head. Despite the like obvious differences between modeling a humanoid and modeling a robot, there's actually like quite a bit that applies to both, so it's not to say if you can do one, you can do the other, because there are plenty of things that also make them different. It's just there are a lot of basic principles that if you know, you'll go a long way with them. Didn't mean to select that. I don't know why I selected that. I'm not changing that. And I somehow created a seam there. That's better. I'm gonna look up pictures of platypuses real quick just to see if I'm getting the like roughness on these even just like as accurate as possible.
Right.
A platypus? Perry the platypus? Man, these are weird looking mofos. So I think for the parts that I'm calling his skin, they're fine as they are. I might actually want to make this a little more shiny. Okay, not that much. After this stream is done, I'll be sharing my work in progress stuff in various servers I'm in and asking people with more art experience than me, hey, do you think I'm doing this right?
Sounds like a plan.
So any changes I make, I will wait until the next time I stream to do them. So it's probably going to be a while before this model is finished because of that, but I want to take everybody along for a journey here when I make this, you know?
Yeah, and I think honestly, I think people that are learning that want to learn how to model, or at least thinking about it, they could probably gain a lot from watching you actually make the thing and apply.
I'm trying to
changes.
explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it, but it's like difficult because I'm not used to it. So like when I'm creating new nodes, like I just did Shift A, and then I wanted to use an image because I think I might have a texture that I could use for this. So I'm doing that. Let me see here. It's not the correct color, but I can fix that. So I have this heart texture that I want to use to give him the heart that Starly drew for his chest here, because that's just a detail that I like. So
Yeah.
wrong one. I want it to be constant. If I drag this in like this, it'll just be black and white. And then I can do this. Actually, I think I want that one to be that one, and this to be that one. Now, I have Node Wrangler, that's another add-on enabled, so Control T will give that a UV map. So now I should be able to just map it to where I want it on this. So I'll go to UV Editor. This has no unwrap, so I'm just going to give it a basic one quick, and that looks horrific, but most of this isn't going to have much in the way of a UV. So let me see, how did they... So it's going to be right about here on his body. And that's the texture I'm originally using. I had to put that color ramp in front of it in the node setup so that I can isolate it to just the black and white colors, and then I can use the color ramp to change them. I do that a lot if I have a texture made but it's not the color I want, you know?
Okay.
Yep. So that's a useful tip. And it looks like I did get these colors backwards, but I can at least get this into the position I want it in. Okay. Just gonna make that change now. Now, the UV map for that is basically done. So quick, I'm going to change this from repeat to extend so that if the UV goes outside of that image, it doesn't loop the image over, if that makes any sense. Take that and make it that color. Take that and make it that color. Okay, now I might make a couple more adjustments to this, because I'm now realizing that this heart shape isn't exactly the way that Starly drew it for this. So, and since we're getting close to the end of the stream, I should say again, like, thank you again to, again, literally at Dr. Starline on Twitter for drawing this version of him without his clothes, so I can get a better sense of what his body is supposed to look like. And I will be right back. I need to check on that laundry again quick, so mute the microphone.
So, to whoever might be watching the stream, make sure you eat your vegetables and stay hydrated and stay away from NFTs and crypto. It's all that good.
Make sure my stream can hear me now. Alright. Alright, I got 20 minutes left before I gotta wrap this up, so let me just see what more I can do now. Oh, it looks like Zero and someone else went into a different voice chat. Here.
I know, right? They're laughing at us. Wow, what a lame stream those guys are making.
Fuck it,
we're not part of it.
We're jumping into that one now. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah!
Really fucking creepy. You know what? We got Captain here. Let's wake up Captain. Come on. No, this is the one time.
Everybody's here now.
Come on,
I'm still streaming, by the way. Just so y'all know.
I figured as much.
Hey.
We're breaking up so
Oh
bad.
shit.
What do
Hold
you
on a
think?
second. Kitty, get out of here. Thank you for showing
Hey,
me
leave the
how
cat
to close that
alone.
door. Get out of here, Kitty. For fuck's sake.
I think the cats are finally rising up.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Yeah.
What are you,
Anyway, I'll just decide to move in here.
what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you two doing?
Alright, hello.
Oh, we were just having.
I walk my dog at 9 o'clock at night.
Hey.
And it's creepy as fuck because there's like no lights, no people, no lights, no music.
A thousand
Come
people
on.
used to live here. Now it's just a ghost town.
No, literally, this place is a ghost town at night. Like everyone went to bed. It's
Everybody.
fucking 9 o'clock.
It's 9 o'clock. Wait a minute. Oh, you're an hour ahead of me.
Oh yeah, different time zones. Gotta love it.
Yeah, bitches. What, y'all in Texas? I spit on Texans. Fuck you.
I'm in Chicago.
I'm not in Texas, but I'm in the same time zone as Texas.
So am I.
What Texas? What's let's give us next. And Christians. I was gonna say I'm Mexicans, but I'm Spanish and I can't say that, and I'm also not racist, so.
It wouldn't. I won't think it would be if you are Wait, you're not Mexican. You're Spanish. Never mind.
Well, I'm
I'm a-
Puerto Rican.
You're
I'm
Puerto-
Latina.
You're
I'm
Latina?
Latina.
Then I don't think that would be
You're
racist. Then I'm white, so I don't
mean,
really
Puerto
have any
Rican
room to
Mexicans
speak on it.
are
But
not thinking of each other anyways. What is it? Are you okay?
no.
You know what? Fuck it, but fuck you both. My dad's from Mexico. Yeah, you have my permission. Go ahead.
We're gonna
Oh,
build a
well,
great,
uh,
big,
hey,
beautiful wall, and we're gonna
racist
make
as you
Mexico
want.
pay for it.
Be as racist as you want. It totally won't get Swordy banned off Twitch.
Dude, I unironically call all of the Bruce beaters, so yeah.
Nice.
And myself, I'm a tasty beaner because I am vegan. Like, a majority of my blood, I guess, is great. I'm tasty as fuck.
Is
Like, I
she
got the
coming
right
in
side.
really grainy for everybody else too, or is that just me?
She kind of is. Yeah, I'll be honest.
I was about to tell them they were like cutting out a little bit.
I don't know why. It's shit.
There it goes
Let me
again.
leave and come back and see if that helps.
You need better Wi-Fi. That's
You know what else
relatable.
you
I do
need?
too.
You know what else you need, buddy?
Some bitches.
I mean, no, you have the
Hey,
misses.
good one. No.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I don't need those. That was a test,
That'll-
and I passed, right?
Yes.
Hey, what do I win? Nothing.
Uh,
Now get out.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I said 666 on it for a second. It says God.
I'm telling Swordy that he doesn't win anything for sticking to his misses. Well, actually, he wins his misses a fetch.
yeah,
Love
the
and affection.
affection is its own reward, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
It
that's
was all a mind game. I was playing a prank on you, and you passed.
pranked.
Prank,
It was just a prank, bruh.
Alright, good job.
Get ranked.
I found a guy on Reddit walking his dog, and he looks oddly like Shaggy. He's wearing the same clothes as Shaggy.
That's fucked up.
Hey, look at him. Look at his dog. You can't tell me that's Scooby Doo.
He's doing it on purpose. That guy has to be doing it on purpose.
Definitely has to be.
Tatum.
There's no way you accidentally dress up like Shaggy.
Maybe he's just really baked and didn't realize.
Tater, come here. I'm trying to check this damn gym.
Oh, we got a robot in the voice
Gym's
chat.
been- I guess.
Dr. Starline has fucking elf shoes, bro.
Doesn't he, though? I love how he's got a logo on him, too. You see that? They're on the heels and they're on the toes. That's how fancy he is.
Wow, he put a septile after I had my septile in there. What a freaking poopy man. I'm at church. I can't say cup words.
Doo-doo fard.
Yeah,
What a
I'm at
dude.
church. I can't go.
I'll say this: it's probably a consequence of the slightly more realistic style you have. You made Starline look beefy as fuck compared to his original version.
Well, look at how this was. I keep saying it, but this was drawn actually basically for me for this because I was asking for help on what his body looks like and how much of that is like padded. He's already like kind of beefy with his like defined like hip line, which is even there sort of in the original art, and then his like broad shoulders. And then he's gonna get even like more puffy when I eventually get to modeling his clothes, which will not be tonight, but
It will be another day.
Great work, you defeated this gym with your floating black orb and eyeballs.
What?
you defeated this gym with your balls.
What?
Oh.
Oh! With a ghastly. Don't be rude to my ghastly. He's a good boy. Or girl. I don't know what it is, actually.
Wow,
It's a good
you really
thing.
love them.
I know, I'm horrible to my Pokemon. I don't even know there's anything. Oh, I gotta spin. I gotta spin. Give me my prizes. Yes.
Got
Yes. Yes, thank you, Team Mystic Daddy.
Oh, you're playing
Well,
Go,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I am.
You sound so tired.
Pokemon
my God, did it.
Express.
When motherfuckers tell you to touch grass.
Pokemon. Not too much.
Do you think in the Pokemon universe they say go touch a grass type?
Ash, the grass type.
Go grass type, I choose you. I just wanted to touch you.
They said I needed to touch grass, so Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur,
Can I
come
pet
here.
you?
Come here, you bitch.
Bubba.
Come here, bitch.
Melba.
Can you imagine someone telling a grass type trainer to go touch grass?
Wait, Ash is gonna be in Pokemon Puzzle League? Weird. Only for a background thing, so that's something.
It's because he doesn't deserve a proper playable character, or however that works, I don't know.
R.I.P.
He's just there to look
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's just there, he's just only there to sit there and look pretty.
Yeah, that's why he's only in the anime.
It took him, what, 20
Ash
years to
deserves more
finally
right.
win a league?
Yeah. I mean, he did nothing with that. He's probably not even gonna win this league.
He won one
Has
league,
he
that's
really
all
never
he's...
won a league?
No, he's never won a league until Sun and Moon.
Wow. Canon. Ash has never won a league. That's fucked up. Come here. I'm trying to fix your leash, stupid. You stupid. Come here.
Now all I can think of
Stupid.
is the... I want to say it's the Sword Shield version of the opening where Ash hits a mean stanky leg. I love bringing that up to people, and they're like, "What?" If you look at the
Can you send that to me?
I
I
don't-
want to see that.
maybe later, I can't find it right now, but like yeah, I remember I saw it on Tumblr originally, so I don't even
saw it on
know.
Oh my god.
But I'm pretty
Find
sure
the
it's
original Tumblr post. Can you find the Tumblr post and send it to me?
no, I don't have a Tumblr anymore.
R.I.P.
I found it. I found it.
You found
it's on
it?
YouTube.
I had a feeling it would be
Yeah, it's a YouTube short.
Ash hitting the stanky leg. Do that stanky leg. Do that stanky leg.
Can y'all?
Huh?
I don't want people touching me
Yeah.
that don't have money.
People are touching you without
Do
money.
what?
Wait, I
Oh,
need to pay you to
shit.
touch you?
No, I just don't want you to touch me if you don't have money.
Priorities.
Shit, dog, can you stop stripping me up? Come on, you whore. Like your
Oh.
mom. I'm your mom. Shit.
Oh,
There you
what
go.
the hell's
Tater,
happening?
One of your moms is a whore.
Oh,
I'm insulting my dog by insulting myself.
Self roasts. Those are rare.
She keeps trying to kill me, guys. My dog's trying to kill me.
Cause you're a whore.
No, she just fucking.
because you made fun of his mom.
I am the mom. I am her mom. She's a skank. It's okay. I just need to get on a skateboard and let this dog run one day.
They'll be like your chariot horse.
Yeah.
I dig
My
it.
chariot dog
you'll-
on a skateboard.
You'll just find
Uh-oh,
that.
we're not going to-
Might find some random whoppers and just charge it, beat him with a stick.
That's why she runs down the street. Oh. Why is it saying it's raining? It's not raining yet.
Is that Pokemon Go saying that? Because it loves telling you the weather like 5 hours in advance.
Yeah, it really does.
Like, where the hell are you getting this forecast from, brah?
Like 2 hours. Or like it'll be a little bit behind.
Yeah. I actually want to know where
Like,
it's
it's
getting
not-
its weather data from to make it that far behind.
Google. But it's in the wrong time zone. I don't know.
It's in whatever.
could be. I wouldn't
It's
be
what it's
surprised.
in whatever time zone the Google offices are.
I would hope they have an office in every time zone.
You would-
Tater, come on.
Is that the dog's name?
Tater. Yep, like tater salad.
I fucking love it.
We have Tater, Sweet Pea, and Hannah Banana.
Hannah Banana.
Hannah
Brilliant.
Banana.
I'm Hannah Banana.
Can I just catch this fucking Ralts, please?
No.
God damn. That's how they say goddamn in Yu-Gi-Oh! They're like, goddamn! Everyone says it.
Shit.
I've only heard one person say shit one time in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Isn't Yu-Gi-Oh the one
Which-
where he's about to like get into a duel with that one woman and she's like, if you lose, you'll have to become my slave, and he just goes, I am okay with that.
Oof.
What?
Because isn't Yu-Gi-Oh the thing where it's like
like
the 4Kids dub has them all go to the Shadow Realm, but in the original manga they fucking died? Or am I?
Yeah,
or-
I heard about that too. Yeah, that's so funny.
yeah.
I'm so confused. What? I'm not caught up on the manga. I'm still on like the season 0 version of the. So
Hey,
I haven't seen that yet.
Hey, I hate Yu-Gi-Oh, so I probably have no place to be talking about it at all, but that's just something I remember hearing,
Damn.
is that
I love Yu-Gi-Oh, bro.
in the original Yu-Gi-Oh, they didn't go to the Shadow Realm, they just died.
That's fucked up, bro.
They changed it to the Shadow Realm to make it more kid-friendly. Still not as weird as the stuff they did to One Piece when it was on, 4Kids.
God. Well, no, yeah, no. Yeah. Later on in the series, I do remember hearing that. Later on in the series, they do change it to just straight up dying. But in the beginning of the anime, they do go to the Shadow Realm. So it's like a mix of both.
Yeah. Maybe after 4Kids stopped being the one that was dubbing it, they changed that.
No, I'm saying like in the original anime. Because 4Kids dubbed all of it. Like all
Really?
of it.
Like the original anime, or?
Yeah, like all the anime.
Huh. Rest in peace,
At least as far
4Kids.
as I'm aware, because I know they've done the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters DM, and they also did Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which
Huh.
was god awful, and that's why I'm watching the sub version instead of the original, the dub rather. Hello, puppy.
Okay, don't talk shit about my mama again.
We're talking shit about Walmart because I got some shit to say about
No,
that.
no, Bob, no.
Walmart, yeah.
I said, I was joking, like, as the dog going, better not talk shit about my mama again.
Oh. Yeah. Back over here, you slut.
Bitch, I'm Spade.
She is. All our dogs are female too, so I don't know how that would work.
Very carefully. They're actually all goldfish. Not goldfish, clownfish. They can change gender when they need to have kids.
I want to try this Kirby drink so bad, this Kirby boba. Where even is it?
That looks cursed as hell, not gonna lie.
Where are they serving it? I want to try.
Probably Japan. That's how that shit always goes. Japan gets the cool shit, like the life-size Gundam with the Kirby Cafe.
Really? They have a life-size Gundam, bro?
They have. There's 3 life-size Gundam now. Two in Japan, 1 in China, I want to say.
Damn.
Yep. 2 of them are static statues. One of them I think moves, but they've closed it to the public because I guess they weren't getting enough people seeing it. I'm not sure.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he do with that stanky leg.
Ash got a mean stanky leg.
He got that mean leg, bro. He hit that stanky leg perfect.
Do the stanky
Oh my
leg.
god.
Do the stanky
My body
leg.
keeps sweating after my walk, has my glasses all fogged up.
Looks like
Hater, why did you ever not pull on the leash?
it looks like the overbite is the last part of it I'm gonna actually get a chance to model, because I am gonna have to wrap up this stream here, but I'll just let it sit here. You know what, actually quickly get up a basic setup here.
Wait, am I sounding better now? Because I connected to my internet.
Yeah, you're sounding way better.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, but this is all the progress I'm gonna make tonight, and I am not
I just
sure.
realized there's a typo in my name.
I am not sure when I'm gonna be able to stream again, but as is the case with all of my streams, there will be a
Announcement.
announcement on Twitter, and for anybody who wants to be in the voice chat, I'll use the voice chat ping to bring y'all in here.
Dog before you go? Come here.
It won't be on stream, but I can certainly look. I am gonna do one last thing to set this up for a test render, and then I am gonna end the stream.
Do we want to see dog?
Give me just a
Yes,
second.
I want to see dog.
We always want to see dog. Okay, we love seeing dog. Hey dog.
Oh, look at him.
It's about as tiny as I imagined.
Oh my god.
Alright, well it is 9 p.m., so I am gonna have to call it quits for tonight. Thank you to everybody who watched the stream. Oh, Mike, I didn't even notice you were in the chat. I'm sorry. But yeah, thank you for everybody who was watching. And thank you to everybody who has been in the voice chat with me. Yeah, so I'll announce on Twitter when I'm going to be doing my next stream, which is probably going to be me finishing this model, and then after that I'll probably go back to playing either Sonic Adventure or maybe starting a different game. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Y'all watching the stream, you have a good night. Y'all in voice chat, y'all have a good night too.
Alright, you have a good night yourself.
Thank you.
Have a